we have I don't know, a cultural thing, a social thing here where people find it difficult to just say, I don't know, I didn't know, we made a mistake, we have taken these steps to make sure it won't happen again. We just don't have that. So you end up in a situation where, name me one person in this entire country, okay, in any level of government you want, or the banks, or anywhere, that said, we made a mistake. It does not exist. And it's the same ones who are now, excuse me, trying to fix this problem. A problem that isn't, sometimes I feel like we treat this problem, or at least the local media does, and people in decision makers and people of influence, they treat it as though it was some external shock that happened to us today, last month, and they had nothing to do with it, and now they're trying to figure out how to solve it. This is an issue that's been in the making for more than 10 years. And really, you can go back even further if you want. This is not a new thing. This is just the consequence of things that have been building up. So you can't be the one that was shepherded the country into this, or at least did not see it coming, or at least was an active participant in it, or however you want to classify people who have been involved in positions of authority the last 10 years, and then say, it wasn't my fault. I didn't know it was going to happen, because then what's to stop it from happening again? Nobody was held accountable for it. I'm not even talking criminally. I'm just talking a staff member, an employee, an advisor, somebody. You did not see this coming. You should not be involved in the solution. There should be some kind of personal accountability that you're held to. Otherwise, what makes people in any position, in a job in the private sector, perform? That's the knowing that you're held to a standard, and if you don't meet that standard, there's going to be consequences to it. We just don't have that here.
There are questions that are being asked in terms of how Lebanon reached where it is today. And I got from the exchange that, and I hope I'm getting this right, you're making the case that if you were part of this machine up until, let's say, early October 2019, it's time for you maybe to step aside and let someone else sort of try. Did I get that right? That you're disillusioned also that anyone, whether their intentions are good or bad, that was part of the machine, it's time for them to exit the stage.
No, there are plenty of good people who saw it coming and tried to do something about it. No, they've met the standard, and we're happy to have them.
Right.
But there's some people that contributed directly to the crisis and are now trying to get out of being held accountable for what they've done. And not even October 2019. The problem started way before that. Really, just apologize. Say we messed up. Say this is what we're doing to correct the mistakes of the past. Because what faith do people have that you're going to be able to get them out of this if you are not even ready yet to acknowledge that you were a part of, or actively a part of, the machine contributing to it that got us here? Is an apology too much to ask for? Everybody thinks it's somebody else's fault.